So,
you want us to talk?
I do want to talk. Ken, first of all,
Yes.
tell us about what is your background in theater and/or opera?
I started in musical theater many moons ago, and moved into opera because I was loud. They said, "No, next door. Keep going, keep going." Yeah, that's it. The loud people. So I was a professional opera singer for a number of years, sang around different companies here in the U.S. and in Italy, and absolutely loved the experience, but I always missed the musical theater side of it because it's so much more accessible to an audience. It gives the audience an opportunity. It's always in the native vernacular, so the audience is going to get it immediately. Most opera, especially in larger companies, is done in foreign languages. So you have the experience standing on stage where you're doing a little bit with your scene partner, and the audience is laughing when it's funny on the subtitles that are in front of them or above them. It's a weird experience. So I love being back in the musical theater world, and I have to be honest with you, when Jeff told me he was going to be directing this, I was like, bucket list role. It's a role. I think Sweeney Todd is one of the most important, one of the most challenging, and one of the most successful pieces to come out of the later part of the 20th century. This is such an important piece. I am thrilled to have the opportunity to do it, and in such a talented cast. Who could ask for anything more? And I've worked with Jeff in the past. Having an opportunity to work with him again, jumped at it. So I'm thrilled. No, I think it's going to be a wonderful production. I'm not just saying that because I'm in it. I think it's a terrific show, and I'm really excited.
And what do you feel? A lot of people oftentimes will compare it to an opera, and that's honestly one of the reasons why I think it lends itself so much to LONJ doing a production of it. I mean, it's clearly not an opera, but there are a lot of operatic elements to the piece, but because it is in the vernacular...
It is. I will tell you what I find about this piece, because I've done 20th century, there was a movement, especially in the late 80s, early 90s, through the later 90s, of a lot of German pieces coming over that were really, really difficult, mostly atonal. Good luck finding your pitch. I remember, quite honestly, candidly saying, a conductor said to me one time, "The audience doesn't know it anyway, just sing something." And it was true.
Okay.
This piece, on the other hand, is equally as challenging, but we actually have to get it right. So it's very challenging. So the definition of an opera is something that's throughsome. This piece does have dialogue, although it's pretty sparse. We do a lot of singing. I mean, Julie pretty much sings every minute she's on stage, as she will tell you in a minute. But it's true, we do a lot of singing. But the music is incredibly challenging. It's challenging rhythmically. The meter keeps changing. You have key changes every 4 or 5 measures. You have meters pitted against each other, where I may be singing in 3/4, but she's singing in 5/8, and we have to make it work. It's been very, very challenging, but in the best possible way. I love it. It's much harder than I ever imagined it would be, because when you go see the show, it sounds pretty easy. It sounds pretty simple. Oh, it's not.
Deceptive.
Deceptive. I think it sounds pretty easy. Until you look at the page, you're like, that's what's going on?